Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to episode number 12. Back at the Vancouver Canucks franchise mode. We left off in the last episode just after the AHL playoffs where the Utica Comets won the Calder Cup in the NHL in the AHL, and we got eliminated by the Calgary Flames for a second year in a row not to the Calgary Flames, but a team from Alberta in the first round. Well, one silver lining is that the AHL team did end up getting that top prize in the AHL, and players will grow, but again, we just haven't been able to hit that little patch of run where we need to perform in the playoffs, as only Denisenko and Besser scored more than one goal in the playoffs. Denisenko with 4, Besser with 3. Anyway, we left off right at the start of the intro draft, so we're just going to head in straight there. We looked at all the awards. We had Hughes win the Norris for his first in his career, which is obviously a great thing. So we're just going to get straight into the draft. Let's take a look at the draft class first. We're obviously not... What the hell is this? 2 franchise players at the start of the draft. Connor Bedard and Samu Teravainen. Similar players. One's like McKinnon, the other one's like Koivu. What the hell is that? Why is there 2? 2! Oh my god, that is the most absurd thing I think I've ever seen on this game. And the thing is, guys, I don't have the draft classes up all the way either. Like it's not like that. That's absurd. That is absolutely absurd. So it looks like we're drafting around 20 to 25 with our pick. Anyway, let's take a look at what trades we have to play with. So at center, we're going to sign Horvat in the offseason. Probably won't be the most difficult of things. Got Detson 80 overall, Bazinajad's 80, Kershev 79. We got to sign him. A few different signings. We don't really have that playmaker center, so a centerman wouldn't be a poor trade for us to make. JT, there's no way we're going to get him re-signed though, is there? No, there really is no reason for us to either. Along with that, so something we're going to do is we might just try and throw JT out for even like a 6th or something. Just something that we get a return for. Can we get a 5th rounder for next season? No, I don't think this would ever work. Even a pick would work out for us because we're not signing him back. He had a terrible season. You don't get to come back. It's simple as that. No 6. Can we get their 7th this season? Can we even get a 7th for JT at this point? No. Okay. JT is just gonna have to go to free agency. We didn't have any trades during the season to make with him, so we don't have any now either. And this is the forward core. We got Amirov, who's going to find some time next season. Like, he had an incredible season in the AHL. Again, basically, I think it was 5 awards. We got our right wingers with Best from Colson looking good. Connor Brown, 1 year. A lot of 1 years, so we could have a chance at signing a few guys. Josh Williams. 2-way. We're never going to be able to use the guy. Is there anything that we could do with Williams? We'll take a look at Williams. Defense is looking fine. Defense is looking fine. That is the best way to describe that. Yermo can still grow a bit. Brisbois, Galiev, Brad Hunt. I mean, he's just gonna be there for no reason, ain't he? And Teravainen goes first in the draft. Oh, don't want to sim. Let's take another look. So we got Jari as well, who's going to expire on contract, and we could try to sign him back, but I don't know if there's really a point. We got DiPietro and Demko, which is fine. Demko did have a bit of a slumpy year all over the place. We do have a lot of defensemen though, so I think one thing I'm going to attempt to do here is move Physic. And instead bring back a guaranteed contract goalie for the AHL in return, because the defense is great for us. So we're just going to fly through different teams and see if they've got that extra guy we could go to. What about Walton? Nah, he's a 70. Boston. No. Buffalo. Nope. Calgary. I mean, I could just get one in the off-season, but the point is that get it done. Ooh, Hunting Bow. Chicago. Colorado. I hate how this keeps going further along. Nothing there. Dallas. Ooh, Point. We're gonna go in on Point just so he's on. Just so we get some return. So Point, and see what we got forwards wise. That they do not have many forwards at all. Wow. Centers. We'll also add those contracts up. We'll just add Masherin. This go through. Yep. It's really just for that backup, just so we don't have to sign a guy. It's a $700,000 contract as well. Pretty simple. Get a good guy. Physics gonna. It's really no need. There's no real trade happening. But one trade that I'm looking a possibility because oh no, it's left winger. Or is it? Wait. No, so we got to sort by trade value. Right winger. Williams. 73 overall, 22 years old. Not growing quick enough. Simple as that. I think we move him for somebody. And somebody would probably be a center. So we're going to sort by trade value and just run through centers. See any centers and we could possibly go for? We'll try it. What about Strange's? Sniper? We don't need that sniper. We got lots of snipers. Oh. Bedard, 84. Yeah, we're actually gonna... This would make more sense for us to go up to the free agency, wouldn't it? And then use it as a cap spacer. Yeah, we'll do that. Anyway, let's go up to our pick. A lot of clowning around currently, but let's see what we can get. The draft kind of died off after those top two guys, but there are a few interesting players. Sugihara. Nothing really on him. Kozhevnikov. Similar like Parise. Nikolai Bure. Interesting. Trevelin. NHL ready. We're going in on Trevelin. 76 overall defensive defenseman Trevelin. Wow, that's a good pickup. Okay, whoa, draft dropping off. Bottom sixes. Wow, that's a bit terrible. That is a bit terrible. Ooh, who was that? Jem Maudry, another defenseman though. I mean, we don't need a goalie, but okay, this guy looks absurd. This goalie looks absurd. Jesper Eriksson. Wow, that's a great goalie. We have got two fantastic picks in this draft when everyone else around us is drafting absolute nothing. We're gonna go in on what else is there in this draft potential wise? Natanen. I mean, he's worth the risk. An elite low as a defenseman. We've drafted incredibly well. I mean, I was not expecting such a great draft for us. Here we'll just go Zimmer. We don't really. It's not like he's going to turn out, but we don't have too much to go with there. 60 overall. He's got a little bit of room to grow. Probably won't get anywhere that we need him anyway. And just a little go by potential. Corvo seems like he could be a little player. Sure, Corvo. Top 6 sniper wasn't even supposed to go in the draft. Absolute fantastic drafting. Great job by the scouts to see those players and let us draft them. That's a fantastic draft. Now we're up to the re-sign phase where we have a massive amount of re-signing to do and a few of the coaches. Ooh, Boyden wants... Yeah, Boyden, you can go. We don't need you. defensive and all that. Bye-bye. Gomez, he would like the associate role. That's fine. That is perfectly fine for us. Pedersen, we are going to try and get you on NHL coach deal, as you could prove out very important if we do have that goalie prospect ever come up. So we're good there. We get a assistant coach. Wow, that is a lot of scouts as well. Wow. Just sign all these guys. We don't really need to go down with the deals. We're gonna have enough money. No way we don't. Like, we don't have great scouts anyway. We do have great scouts when it comes to the draft, but otherwise it's surprisingly the opposite. A lot of 100K contracts, and with the amount of money that we have open, easy. Not even a problem. Plus the contracts are just getting cheaper here. Yeah, we're fine with all these contracts. These don't really make too much of a difference anyways. It's all our job to fully get it done, as long as they don't have like first rounders going in the third round, like actually where other teams can take them. Then we're pretty good. We're pretty sound. So let's head up to that first day of re-sign phase. See what we have here. Let's go to centers. So we have 34 mil in possible signing here. What does Horvat want? 7 mil? 7 mil, 5 years. We could probably... Ooh. Let's think about this. Just thinking about what we could do with... Try a 6.65. I don't know if that's going to work or not. What would Bazinajad want anyway? 2.6. We are just going to have to let him go for the current time. Now, Adam got debt. He had a great season in the AHL. It's looking like he could possibly get play in the NHL again. So we are actually going to offer Gaudette the contract of 1.95. Not too much over, but it's just to re-sign him. Bazinajad, we could always try and hook him back in. Now, Kurashev is an easy bring back. He played great in the playoffs. Only the 1 year. That's upsetting. That's upsetting. Masherin, we're going to qualify. Funked, we're going to qualify for now. Pilar, we're just going to release. There's nothing we could really do with Pilar. So we're good with the centers from there. Now, left wingers. We have JT. He's getting released. It's just how it got to go. Pertecci, easy release. He was literally playing bottom line time down the AHL. Gadjovic gets qualified. Howard Luck, we're going to offer a 1.125. Denisenko, we qualify. And Hoglander, we qualify. So, with Hoglander, we've actually got a lot of room here. We're going to try a 5-year... 3 years is a little bit annoying. Got to admit. We're going to 3.15 for Hoglander. Denisenko, probably not too much far. Ooh. Actually, that's a good sign. It means he means that he has a good chance of turning out. We're going to go 2 years at 4.75 for Denisenko then. And we're pretty good otherwise. We don't have a lot of depth in that position. Connor Brown. We don't really need to offer Brown a contract, so we're just going to release him. Chason, we're going to re-sign because he was a great power forward. We're actually going to offer... We're going to offer 2 years and go 1.85. He was a great player for us. Patan, how do you do in the minors? Great. We're going to re-sign Patan just so we could have that, have that growth in the minors. Bailey will do the same. Lockwood, we are definitely qualifying. That guy's turned out great. We're going to release him again, and because we have that depth now where we go to anybody. Lander, we're actually going to keep like that just because we want to make sure we have the room in that area. Jet Wu, we're going to qualify and then sign. He wants... Oh, wow, that's a great deal. That is an amazing deal for us on Wu. Wow. Rathbone, we're going to qualify and try and sign. He wants a great contract. Wow, these defensemen really letting us have them. Chatfield is that extra guy. Gudas is gone. Major drop-off Trevelin. We're going to sign on an entry-level deal. From there, I think we're... Ooh, Galiev is a definite sign. 19 years old. Yeah, he could do some damage. Desra, we're going to sign. Elliott, we're going to release, as he was never playing anyway. From there, we're going to release as well, unless you don't have much growth in him. And the goalies, we have Tristan Jarry there. Hammond, we're going to release. Tristan Jarry, what would he want anyway? Ooh, that's a pretty decent deal. And anyone else can take him anyway, so I mean, if we don't actually have to use him, we're good anyway with that. Let's advance a day in time. See what happens. We got a lot of coaches to go through. To be honest, accept. Okay, now here's the boring part. We got a lot of contracts right there. Don't know how much room we're gonna have with their signings in the off. Oh wow. Okay, we're just gonna smash through this and then look at what we have to. Okay, so Jari probably won't want to resign anyway. If that means we're gonna go defense, unrestricted. We're just gonna go all skaters unrestricted. So Chase on. We're gonna go back to a 1.75 1 year. Howard Luck, we're going to go 1.15 as he wanted. So we got a lot of room. Bazinajad, we're going to try and offer him a contract of 2.8. It's a bit of a tough one to get through. Oh, restricted. Hoglander didn't accept, so the 3.1 is not good enough. We're going to go 3.275. These guys, we're going to get Gadjovic in, just because he seems like a real good guy. Lockwood as well. The other guys, we're just going to see what happens with those guys in the future. Novak comes back. A lot of staff signings have to come back. Wow, I forgot. That was like 15. Poof, look at all these scouts, NHL and ooh, I'm not coming with the amount of minutes. You played third line time, my guy. Bazinajad, Howard Chuck. Yeah, that's fair with Howard Chuck. You have not offered me the money. Really? Really? Hoglander, come on, my guy. We're gonna go 3.4 then. We're getting you back. You played great on that third line when you were there. Chase on, really? We're gonna release because Chance and Howard Chuck will release for current time's sake. Oh my God, more? How many scouts still need to? Okay, he's back. Okay, we're good now for all of that. Masherin, we're gonna sign. And Fox, we're going to sign. Actually growing well for a bottom six medium guy. Actually growing well. Got a lot of cap space. Defense isn't really the area we have to improve, but we do have areas in the forward core that we could definitely find a few players. Now that JT Miller is no longer here. So let's just get straight up to the free agency. These are always the longest episodes because of a lot of grinding where we gotta really try and make sure we don't piss off a player too much. Okay, here we are, free agency. Whoa, Barzell? Look at all those guys: Pasta, Huberto, Tarasenko, Larkin, Taze, Malkin. Phew. Phew. Jesus. Okay, let's take a look at the centers. So down the center we have, it's going to be Pedersen, Horvat, Kershev, Bazinajad. Gaudette is there as well. We don't really need a center, so we're good center. Left wingers, we've got a bit of an inexperienced left wing core. That is for sure. Hoglander's kind of out of there now as well. Hoglander's on the brink of it. We don't really know where Hoglander's gonna fit. So thinking of a player to replace Miller, as he really was not a bright guy for us last season, would probably be a good move for us. Now, what we go is more, do we go a third line guy and take where we just had, what's his name playing? Hoglander. we do that, then we gotta find a guy that can probably play either power or two-way minutes. Ooh, Oscar Lindbaum. Doesn't fit the lines necessarily. I mean, I'm thinking here that it would make sense for us to go on Bjork. Just because he matched that other line. Don't think there's too much to do. But let's try with Anders Bjork here. See if we could sign him. Now the right wing, I think we should look back at Chason. We got a few guys that can come up, but I don't think any of them are power. Like got that same power as him. What about Wayne Simmons? Does he match that third? Nope. So we're gonna look for Chason here. So Chason didn't want to come back, and now he wants an interesting contract. 1.975 will offer Chason. We're pretty much good then, but we'll take a look up the lineup. I'm thinking, who are our right wingers? We got Besser and Pekolzin. So yeah, there's really no need to bring in that player. And on defense, we've already established we're good defensively. So let's just take a look at potential wise if there's any guys that are kind of let go at this point that we could possibly bring in. There's Brandon Carlo, right defenseman, but that's where Jet Wu plays, so there's no need. What about goal? Oh, that's left defenseman. Let's check goalies. Not as strong as a need to go after someone this year as it was last year when we brought in Parenko. Anyway, Conan, nah. Blackwood, nah. We're good. We're good for goalie. Right wingers is Meyer, Gauthier, and we're good there. Left wingers, any guys? Not really. Ooh, Dominic Bach. Dominic Bach. That's an interesting little player. We're gonna offer Bach a contract just because I know what he's done in the World Juniors, and he's a good World Juniors player. I know that doesn't mean he's a good NHL player, but the chance that he could still get there is there. And centers, there is nothing that we really can go off of here to bring anyone in. If anything, would be Heponiemi, but we already have Kurashev in that position, so we are good. This year is kind of the opposite of last season. We're super strong draft and more of a no need of the free agency. Anyway, we'll just go a few days, see if those players that we did offer contracts do accept and join the Vancouver Canucks. So there's Anders Bjork, and there's Chason and Bach. They all join on the same day. We are really good then. Let's just go straight up to the next season and see what we have as our lines. So that will probably be where we'll end the episode once we have all the lines sorted. A lot of Amirov here, and I mean that's just not happening. There's no way Amirov's going. I'm not gonna bother. That's just gonna take more time to fix the trade block with how broken it is right now. We don't want to give up the assets because our team is still in that area where we haven't had everyone. We haven't had a forward core breakout. It's really just been Hughes and Parenko who held us together for most of the season last year. Besser played his part when it came to the second half, but the first half was still a bit of a rough start for him. These episodes are always a little bit longer, so maybe in the future, if we do more of these, I cut them in half. So I show you like up to the end of the signing, then I go from free agency to the start of the season, and just have like 15 minutes and 15 minutes or something. That might split it. Or I could also cut out this middle part, which would definitely help. That would definitely help, wouldn't it? Would also be nice to see if we can know what date it was at this point. Actually, no, that's just showing the same date up there. Damn. Wow, I wouldn't be surprised if we had a trade every single day of the week. This is crazy. Look at this. Every single player, well, not every single, actually, basically every like third tertiary scorer from every team was just possibly traded to us. Okay, here we are editing the lines for the season. Pettersson, Denisenko, Besser, Pekolzin, Kurashev, Amirov, Hoglander, Horvat, Chason. Wait a minute, that's a bit. That actually kind of works though. That's the scary part. That works. Horvat on the third line is a bit of a funny one to me, but what do we have in Bjork up here as well? So Mironov fits perfectly there. What about Besser? No longer. Okay, we're just checking. We're just checking. So we got Gaudette and Devon Shore. Oh, I forgot about Devon Shore. Completely forgot about Shore. So what's our AHL then? Masher and Bach, Lockwood, Yasek. Just looking through the lines. Yeah, honestly, that's actually kind of what I would go for anyway. Defensively, great up here, D'Angelo, Pellick. Now, if we were to like somehow get this here, wow, that would be a bit absurd. I think we've. Do we do it? I don't want to upset Pellick with his time, so we're just gonna keep him there for now. Power play. That seems all good. Is there any play? Okay, Besser can't be on the second line of this. That's a bit absurd. Devon Shore's got to come off, and instead of Shore, we're gonna get a Maroff in. See what he could do. If we're going in on him, we're going in on him. Simple as that. Get a Maroff in. On the penalty kill, we get Horvat, Shore, Wu, Hughes. I didn't see if Horvat is there. Okay. Penalty kill. That's all fine, honestly. That's not fine. We can't really do anything, can we? Hughes going, nope, Hughes, yeah, that's the problem with the penalty kill. Penalty kill is always a bit weird like that. Point and Silva. What about the defensive core? What do we have down there currently? Oh wow, I thought that was the HL. I was about to shit myself. Okay, that's fine. Hunt, we're gonna get out just because he's quite literally in a wheelchair playing. Okay, what about roster moves? What is the rest of this lineup looking like? Okay, forwards. So we have Patan as our extra forward. We're actually gonna do a little bit different here. We got Bach as a possibility. Yasek. Gedjovic. I'm gonna go Gedjovic. And the NHL. We are also gonna bring up Chatfield then. So let's edit these lines and make sure these get fixed. So we're gonna best lines this, do whatever. Mellenby, Masherin, Patan, Yasek, fucked, and Bach is fine. This is all fine. Defense is fine like this. And the goalie is fine. So we're good then. So let's just review the starting line. So Hughes, Parenko, Pellick, D'Angelo, Wu, Rathbone. Offense right there. That is the current lineup for this next season. If you have any possible adjustments you would like me to make, put them down in the comments. I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you all next time.